is Dominique, and first and foremost, I would like to give honor to God, from whom all blessings flow. I know and recognize that He is the center of my strength. Secondly, I would like to acknowledge my family, my mom and dad, my sisters, my best friends, pastor, and other loved ones. I wouldn't be here today without their continuous love and support that they have given me throughout my academic journey. Thirdly, I have to acknowledge those devastating and distinguished graduates, those lovely women of Delta Sigma Theta. For my profile, my specials, my sayings, it feels so good to graduate during our centennial year. So you tell us to keep calm, we cannot. And of course, to all of my fellow graduates, you cannot imagine the feeling of looking into a crowd of so many of my young Black educated people. From those graduating with your bachelor degrees and those graduating with advanced degrees, I greet you all in all humility. As we prepare to embark on new and exciting paths, I look forward to seeing and hearing about all of the great things that the class of 2013 has in store. I was invited to speak to you today and to reflect on the journey that I have had that has gotten me to this point. Oftentimes, we think that because we reach graduation that we have arrived. Yes, we have accomplished a goal, and we are preparing to embark on a world of ever-changing dynamics, but never should we accept the idea that we have arrived. At that point, we have become complacent, and none of the greats have ever settled for second best. Understand that while we continue to defy odds by becoming doctors, lawyers, accountants, business executives, entrepreneurs, and by putting our young Black men in college instead of jail, educating our women so that they can break through those glass ceilings and earn equal pay, that we are ever climbing. But no, we have not arrived. Please do not think because our president is Black that all racial discrimination for our people has been eliminated. No, there is still much, much, much more work to be done. I would be remiss to tell you a little bit about my own history, so allow me to paint my story as you reflect on your own. First of all, I am from Gary, Indiana, and a proud product. As I was sat and reflected with my colleagues during these past several weeks leading up to graduation, I found myself getting rather emotional thinking about how much my upbringing has molded and shaped me into the woman that I have become today. My sisters and I are all first-generation college students, and I say that to paint the picture of the journey that I have had to take to be here before you today. No, my parents weren't doctors or lawyers, but what they were my first teachers. Regardless of whether it was your grandmother, your grandfather, your aunt, uncle, pastor, community leader, it is a fact that all of us have had someone help us along the way. What did my parents teach me, you ask? They taught me the most important lessons, those that transcend generational ties, those that apply to all areas of life. They taught me about humility, sacrifice, dedication, hard work, tenacity, and through all of that, they gave me self-confidence to even think that this whole academic journey was not only possible, but was expected. As I think back to when I was a child, and people would ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I always said a lawyer. I do not remember the first time that I told my parents my aspirations, but what I do know is that they never told me that I could not be one. That they have the social capital to connect me with their friends or colleagues that could point the way for me? No, they do not. That they have some big job offer to offer me when I graduated from law school? No, they do not. Did they know what being a lawyer entailed? Did they know about the LSAT or about the network that's necessary to excel in this field? Or the different study habits that would be conducive to learning? No, they did not. But they did not ever tell me that I could not be a lawyer. I had a conversation last week with someone very dear to me. He explained to me the importance of dreaming. He told me that God plants these dreams in us, that He gives us these visions, and that when we wake up, it is up to us to go after them. Oftentimes, those dreams come at a price, and the weak-minded often fail to try to accomplish them because they are too difficult. However, as dreamers, which I assume that all the graduates here today are, we know the value of hard work. Our eyes are constantly fixed on that finish line, and that in and of itself is what drives us to go off and be great. My charge to everyone is this: dream, and then go and execute those dreams. Don't allow others to suppress you with their negativity because they did not do something. You paved the path, and once you do, others will follow. Had my parents ever told me that I could not, that I would never go to law school because no one in my family had ever done so, or because they did not know what it would have taken to accomplish such a goal, or because they did not think that I was smart enough, or because I did not have any lawyer mentors at an early age, then I would not be standing before you today. But because they told me that I could, I thought that I did. For me, this time is especially important. No one in my family has ever gone to law school, but now I take pride in seeing my loved ones stick their chests out, because I know that this is not just my accomplishment. It is our accomplishment. As I could not be here without their continued love and support.
Dominique! Dominique!
They told me that I could do anything. They told me that the sky was the limit. And by telling me to dream, by them encouraging me to soar beyond the clouds, I will take that final step this summer and sit for the Indiana bar exam. That is what graduation is really about. This is what this is all about. Yes, we will party later. Yes, we will enjoy the festivities of the weekend. But don't forget what this time is really, really about. It's not just about you. It's about your loved ones sharing in the journey that you all made together. It's about forward movement and the fact that by earning this degree, no one can take that education from you. So as you celebrate tonight and walk across the stage tomorrow to get your degree, remember that you are part of a legacy. Whether you are continuing one or are starting a new one of your own. Either way, thank those that have helped you along the way. Take time out to thank those first teachers, because we all know that it is only by the grace of God that He planted those people in our lives and has allowed us to come this far by faith. Class of 2013, bask in this moment. Enjoy it. After all, we have all earned it. For those of you who have not already began to do so, we should all be searching for the next big thing in our lives. Whether it be embarking on a new career, applying for graduate school, or starting a family, do not allow this moment to be the highlight of our lives. Be great today, but be even greater tomorrow, as this is only the beginning. Congratulations again.